All right, so let's imagine that you did everything that I said to do on that section on exercise. So you're doing your deadlifts, you're doing your squats, you're getting strong with them, you're lifting heavy weights, doing all the reps and everything that I told you to do. What would happen? Well, I guarantee you'll get stronger, and I guarantee you'll build more muscle. But it is possible to not see that muscle if you're sabotaging yourself through diet. And it's also possible that you're not burning, you could be potentially burning fat from those exercises. But again, if your diet is so bad that it's counteracting that, then yes, you won't see the fat burning effects of those movements either. So yes, you do have to make sure that your nutrition is lined up as well. And nutrition obviously is a huge subject, but I'm going to tell you 80% of what you need to know. 80% of everything you need to know about nutrition is going to come in the next 2 minutes. That's how powerful this is going to be, all right? So follow along and do what I say, and you will make sure that you get lean too and are able to see all that wonderful muscle that you spent time building in the gym. Okay, so this circle here is a plate. It's supposed to be a meal plate. And every time you decide that you're going to have a healthy meal, I want it to look just like this. So let me just make a note here that this is a meal plate. On that plate, 2/3 should be vegetables, all right? Hopefully I spelled that right. And then 1/3 could be protein/meat, depending on whether you're a vegetarian, I guess, or not. If you're not a vegetarian, make it meat, and I'll explain a little bit more detail what I mean by that. So since the vast majority of people aren't vegetarian, I'm going to speak as if you're not. When I say meat, what I mean is a high quality of meat. I do not mean sausage. I do not mean fast food burgers. I do not mean deli meat even. I am talking about unprocessed meat. So right off the bone, right off the bone. That's the easiest way to think of it. The other way I also mean high quality is animals that are treated well, animals that are naturally raised, meaning that they weren't raised in cages, and they were, if you're having beef, that the cows were pasture raised and they ate grass, right? That kind of thing is what I mean by high quality meat. Even if you can't get those standards, even if you can't get like organic meat, at least make sure that the meat that you're eating, the protein that you're getting on that 1/3 of your plate is not processed. So no deli meat, no sausages, no cold cuts, nothing like that, and definitely not fast food quality meat, all right? So make that a bare minimum. That's what I mean. That's all the difference actually, because if you have that bad category of meat, then this is not effective. So you need to absolutely make that distinction, all right? Now, I drew little pictures there. I don't know if you can make it out, but that's a chicken, and that's kind of a cow. It doesn't even look to my eyes like a cow, but I wrote in cow, so that makes it a cow. You can have basically any type of meat that you want. It can be seafood, chicken, beef. It just, again, follow the guidelines that I said, whatever type of meat that you're going to have, all right? Now, a couple more things about this. Basically, the key question is this: how many meals in a given week are you having that fit this criteria? You may be having none right now, and that's fine. I mean, it's ultimately not fine, but it's perfectly acceptable to start there. You may not be having any that fit this criteria. Maybe you're having a few that fit this criteria, but whatever your starting point is, you want to ask yourself always, how many high quality, high nutrition meals am I eating, healthy meals am I eating that are 2/3 veggies and 1/3 high quality meat or protein, all right? So to that end, track it. That's the other secret to this success. You must track how well you're eating. Do not just guess. Let's say you have, to make the math simple, let's say you never do this right now. You never have meals that good right now that fit that exact criteria. Also, this is comprehensive. There's no pasta here on the side. There's no dessert plate, mini plate up there. Okay, so this is all inclusive. Veggies and high quality meat. That's it. How many meals like that do you have a week? If you're at 0, try to do 2 a week right now. If you're already at 3 or 4, then up it another 1 or 2 more beyond that. And every month, try to add another 1 or 2 a week until you get to a point where you are starting to see that, that muscle that you want from your workouts. And you are getting that lower body fat percentage that you want to achieve. It really comes down to this. If you're not happy with the amount of body fat that you're having, it really comes down to how many meals that fit this criteria are you eating every week. And if you're tracking, you'll know. And if you try to improve that week by week or month by month, it's fine if like month 1 you just do 2 a week, and then in the next month, month 2, you do 3 of these healthy meals a week. That's fine. Take your time. It's perfectly fine. But ultimately, you want to progress and you want to track how many you're eating like this. Do that, and you will start to see that muscle and start to improve how your body looks as well as how it feels too. All right, so if you have any questions about everything I said, I know this is a long video, by all means comment below and I will ask any follow-up questions that you have. I'd be happy to do that. So just to quickly recap, do your squats, do your deadlifts, and have as many high quality, healthy meals like this as you can, and you will definitely see the results that you want. See you in the next video.